Hey folks, welcome to a new MasterThatRiff. I'm going to show you how to play the intro riff to Heartbreak Blvd by Shotgun Messiah. So this is a song off their second album, which is appropriately called Second Coming. Harry Cody on guitar. We're a half step down tuning wise, so I've got E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and then E flat at the top. And the song starts with this really cool pick scrape idea. Now, Harry Cody used copper picks, I read, when he was doing this. So that when he's using the pick scrape here, he's getting a real sharp attack on it. So you're wanting to hear the pick really moving and the windings and the strings. So as much as you can, depending how thick your pick is, you want to be using a sharper edge. Yeah. Now what I'm doing here is I'm starting positionally just in front of my kind of bridge humbucker here. The tricky thing about this is just making it sound melodic when you're doing it. So rhythmically what you're going to be doing is kind of a long pick scrape, yeah, then you've got three short ones, then a long one, but you're descending down as you're doing this, yeah. Then when you get to that point you come all the way back up, yeah. So it's tricky to kind of nail the exact pitches, but this is the sort of area you're moving in. You're not making big pick scrapes down the strings, just little short ones. And by when I'm saying a long pick scrape, it's something that's like that, almost like just an inch on the string length there. And then the riff kicks off with a G power chord. So I'm using my middle finger, playing 3rd fret that E string, open D string, open G. Might even hear like 3rd finger maybe on the 3rd fret that B string there. A string is muted, of course. Then I've got a D power chord, so I've got an open D string, and then 2nd fret that G, and then 3rd fret the B string there. Use my 1st and 3rd fingers there. So your 3rd finger kind of stays there. And then the riff starts. Classic bit of hard rock. This is all based around these little triad shapes. So the shapes that I'm playing here, and I'm going to be starting with a D major, so it's basically 7th fret of the D string, 7th fret of the G, and then 7th fret of the B string. Now I play that with my 3rd finger. The reason I do that is the next little triad shape's an A major. So I'm playing 7 on the D, 6 in the G, 5 in the B. So it allows me just to keep that 3rd finger where it is, yeah? Now, the next triad is an E triad. Kind of like a first inversion of an E. So I've got 6th fret of the D string, 4th fret of the G, and 5th fret of that B string there. I'm playing that with my 3rd, 1st, 2nd fingers. And then I end it off with a C triad. So I take my 1st finger and bar the 5th fret of the D, G, and B strings. So that's my little triads. And what you're doing is you start off, before you play your D kind of triad, you play a 2-palm on the E. Yeah. Then in between each of the other kind of triads, you do a palm mute in the E string, so it goes. And then when you lead into the repeat of that, you do a little 3-2 on the E string here. So I'm just using my 2nd and 1st finger to do 3-2, get a little 16th notes, which leads into your double E string to do it again. So if I play effectively 4 bars of that riff, it sounds like this. And then when he gets to this point, he plays a little fill. Yeah. So what I'm going to do here is slide. So I've basically come in after your D power chord, A power chord, then you slide with the 1st finger up the B string up to the 12th fret area, and I'm going to play 12 in the high E, 12 in the B, then a whole step bend, 15th fret of that B string. So it goes. Okay, so you kind of go Yeah. Then you play 12 in the high E again, 12 in the B string. Then I'm going to do a pull off 15 to 12. So it goes. Then I'm going to play 14 in the G string, back up to 12 in the B, then 14, 13, 12 on that G string. When I get to 12 in the G string though, that's a pinch harmonic. So that kind of position, sort of midway between the end of the neck and the bridge pickup there. Yeah. So slowly the phrase sounds like this. And when you play that pinch harmonic, bend up and down twice. It's almost like a really wide vibrato, more on the bend, but that's your kind of vibe. Okay. Then you're back into the riff again. And then the verse starts. And the verse, I mean, just looking at what's been played in the verse, I'm kind of barring a little E minor shape here. I'm barring at the second fret of the A and D strings. Then I'm going to play 4 in the G string, then 5 in the G string. And it kind of rings together. Then I've got my pan muted E's again. Then I'm going to play a D power chord. So I'm playing 5th fret the A string, 3rd finger's playing 7th fret the D, 4th finger's playing 7th fret the G. And I pick up that power chord. I take the root note there and move it to a major 7, so I move the 7 to 6th fret on that G string. That's kind of what gets played over the verse. And that's it. Awesome riff. I want to say a huge thanks to Richard for suggesting it. If you've got any suggestions, if you want to see any riffs or want to see any solos for Master That Solo, check out Master Guitar Patreon page, because that's one of the perks if you're a member. You get kind of lesson suggestions, plus loads of other things on there. If you want the Helix patch that I created for this tone, kind of emulating the awesome tone that Harry Cody got on the album with his modded Marshall, that's another thing you can check out on the Patreon page. But you can also check out Master Guitar on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram if you want to follow things on there. And if you're not subscribed and you want to see more, please hit the notification bell and you'll be kept up to date with any uploads that I do. So thanks for watching, guys. As usual, have fun with that, and I'll hopefully see you soon.